So gotta add myself to the stream. Gotta add myself to the stream. There we go. Now we cooking. So here I am again with this. You get tested. Man, I said I couldn't be an actor. I guess I'm learning now. Sometimes things be set out against you, you know, with these messages. It made me wonder, you know, who is it? Is it them? Is it me? You know what I mean? Like, is it them? Them? Let me put my screen on. People actively right here on um YouTube. Yeah, well, why not? People that's actively on here or on wherever, um, you know, blocking the signal. Oh shit. Blocking the signal. Making it difficult for the, get the message through. Discourage you. Just discourage you before you even start. You know, that's how they get a lot of us. Stop before you start. Stop you dead in your tracks. But the thing is about population control. I I got a little work to do while I'm on here. You'll see if I can get it done. It's a lot to do. I It's all about that. You know, that's the powers that's in the works around us. Um, to keep our numbers low. They always want our numbers. Man, I don't really feel like digging into it already. I think it's like 13%. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, it's easy enough to look up, but it haven't changed much. And uh, there's so many. You just think of how many ways they keep the, I guess, the chances. See, they know things that we don't know. If you ever watch the Avatar, not the blue people, talking about Aang and Korra. If you ever watch that, like they know stuff that you don't know. You don't believe that, you know. You believe what you believe because they taught you to believe other things while they got uh the Vatican. I think somebody else may have beat them out with the telescope thing, but um if they did, it is what it is. But other than that, they had the largest telescope in the world, aimed up at space for some reason. You know, while they got you believing in pie in the sky. Um, they know what's up, man. They got all our shit. They got all the gold, all the artifacts, all the treasures, all the knowledge they need, and they practice the rituals. Get you to practice ones, give them power. Keep them in power and keep us weak. That's some stuff. We don't know. And I don't even know what the phone is. We don't know what we're doing. We losing, and we losing, because we don't know what we're doing. It's a sad situation, but can't do nothing about it. It is what it is, It is what it is. Man, it's like this though. This rainbow thing, man. They got many ways though. Got many ways. And it ain't just the thing is, I don't know, it's tricky. Well, what do you believe? Because they got them believing stuff in general, which we all believe in it. Like if it's population control, then but y'all dying out, then maybe it ain't really population control. I mean, what is it then? How does that work? How does that work then? And that's not what it is. You know what I mean? It's not population control. It's us control. That makes sense when you think about it. If they get a few of them snagged in, oh well. It's not so much that they're being controlled. They're not reproducing fast enough. They're not killing them. I mean, no, it's not just a rampant executions of black people going on every day. Not to my knowledge. You know what I mean? Like they just rampantly executing black men daily in towns, and like it happened. It happened way too often. It's often. It's really, really often. What's the exact number? I'm scared to know. But like I said, I don't believe it's every day. And if it is every day, it's not every state every day. Let's just say, let alone every city every day. But it's enough. It's enough, and they're not doing that to them. They don't get that. They don't get locked up, and how many brothers die in jail before, you know what I mean? Within X amount of time, within a short amount of time, because of X, Y, or Z. Usually, it's jail. Anything can happen, right? You get killed. You get shanked. Dudes just die. You could mysteriously hang yourself, like Sandra Bland. That happened more to us more often than them. And then you got us. As the dude said, this is the thing I was trying to tell y'all about. It's menticide. I believe it's Bobby Wright, and that's like his specific definition. Perhaps maybe it's a real definition, but I don't think so. You see, that's the danger. The dangerous thing is using Lane and using all of their definitions and things. Yeah, Bobby E. Wright. WRIGHT, right. Menticide. And I want to say this. It's all relevant. It's all on. Okay, anyway. Black suicide is up 30%. 30%. Black suicide is up 30%. That's not, come on now. Like, they make it hard though, and with, like, they make it hard for us, right? And we're here in this future where we got all this stuff, gadgets, and the play is narcissistic gaslighting as play is like we all equal, everything the same, what you talking about, you know what I mean? And all the while the reality is different. And like I said, some people pretend that it's not what it is, I guess for as long as they can, and maybe them some of the ones that crack. It probably goes both ways. It's a lot to handle. And or you think you can just play your PlayStation all the time because of whatever reason you get in your head. The shit's damn addictive. For whatever reason you get in your head, that or whatever, whatever pleasure type shit of this world that we get caught into, drugs and girls and games and guns and whatever the fuck, part of life. And that shit, it's a price to pay. Everything is pressure. Pressure. And I'm saying all that to say, like everybody can't take it. And then, we find all kind of ways, drugs and shit. Like I said, some of that shit gives suicidal thoughts though. So you find all kind of ways to cope. They don't want you to cope. They know what's up. They put it there for you. They want you to crack up. This pressure, man. We all in the giant Tuskegee experiment in some ways, You want to see what you're going to do. Whoever, all of us, whoever. Some of it is, some of it's that. Some of it's definitely that. Ain't no question about it. I always say, even just when dealing with people, even when you don't want it to be, like when you're not work, it's not your intention to test nobody. You're not laying out no test for nobody. You didn't script nothing. You didn't plan it. It just worked out. The situation was there. You're who you are. You do what you do as to represent who you are. A person that does legitimate business, honorable person, person that stand by their word. You know what I mean? And all of those kind of things. Or you a shady ass person that's always about that get over. Like, so, but mental side, it's not suicide, but it's sort of it's like that shit I be saying, cognitive dissonance. And I guess that might be in there. There's some psychoanalytical type situations. I mean it absolutely is though. But it's things that cause us to sort of self-destruct, self-inflict, like in the way that we all taught the same thing. Sort of like Jane Elliott said, we all taught the same thing. We here, we in America, we go to school. White people not just taught, and we all watching TV. And just in this reality that we in, it's here, it's everywhere. It is the air you breathe and everything around you. So not only are they racist, we racist to the dog test. The dog test, the black dog, the white dog thing, and they always choose the white dog as being the pretty one and the black one as being the ugly one. Who's bad? Who's So Train of thought shot. So we self-destruct on things, and like we taught to hate black people too. So it depends on how effective that programming is and how well it sticks. It's always seemed to be there, to me, most of the time, probably all the time, whether you notice it or not. But and everybody, all black people, we be hating ourselves. We don't, I mean, she didn't even know you black. I mean, how would you know? Why would you know? Why would you think that? You just figure everybody's the same. So, and as you looking at shit, this is the norm. I mean, you just don't perceive, it's funny. That's what I'm saying. You see black people around you, whatever, but you're a kid. You don't perceive things in a way that an adult perceive things. You're a small child, They got our minds so warped though. So we hate black people too, which is why as this is from Bobby Wright, I think specifically he spoke on gangs and stuff. Why the gangs and why they killing each other? Like because menticide. Because of menticide. That's why. That thing, that racist thing that make us wanna not like black people too. That's why we be booting up. That's why the black women say black women. I mean, man, people be on all kind of scripts and things and playing so many games. Women hate men, but they hate women. Bitch, you don't like nobody then. Like you're a lesbian and you don't like nobody, and you don't like nobody though. Like, come on, man. Like ain't nobody stupid. How you just hate men and men ain't shit? I mean, they be going hard. They going in on fucking Frederick Douglass and shit. Like, bitch, are you for real? Come on now. You can't be doing nothing like that's just I mean, cause that's so old, we don't know. I mean, I ain't saying he's not like a saint, but at this point, yeah, actually, more or less, you can't have. She trying to build Cosby here. He rolling all black, but they working for the man one way or the other. I don't know if they directly get paid, but either way, they don't see it. They mental side. They spreading the hate for them. They sitting back like, look at this. That's like, yes, that's what I'm saying. Black woman, they ain't shit. No, they can't lead. No, I agree. Everything you saying, they probably have clips of her playing in their clan meetings. Cynthia G and um, Paris Malone and Keita Rose, and any of the other Voodoo Bay, and any of the other bitter broads, bitter young broads, bitter old broads. The young broads is old broads too at this point. Actually, because they at the wall stage. You did, man, and so all that. What's her name? Talking about kill the black boys, abort the black babies, right? You can't win. And you sure can't make this shit up. That's what I'm saying, man. And let me put that up. That's the book. That's the book. The compensatory code concept. Okay. The United Independent Compensatory Code System Concept, a textbook workbook for thought, speech, and or action for victims of racism, white supremacy. There it is. Now, I don't sell it. I'm not no affiliate per se, but I support this and highly recommend this. You know what I'm saying? And then they let me put this up. They follow behind. This the kind of shit. That's the kind of shit they follow behind. Which is obviously, right? On some rainbow color stuff. What can you do? So we can't what you call it? Get on the same. We'll never get on the same page. Like there's the books they're reading out of, these books and books like this and whatever other man, this shit gets deep. They know nobody want to be. I don't want to know nothing about no feminism and all this crap, man. Why I got to be learning this just to live, man? And the sad part, sad. Like it was easy, man. It was damn near easy just being with the narcissist. Fuck, man. I've been dating. I'm not. I'm in a dating world and not in a dating world. Not trying to get in this shit. Speaking of populate, man, you bitches, they killing dudes. They making dudes kill them. I mean, that's how I look at it. I'm sure a woman gonna look at it another way. Damn right. There's some scandalous dudes out here. There's some shifty, shady dudes, and I had to think, man, I don't want to be around nobody. Everybody's shady. I be around people least as possible, and then with racism on the rise. Oh, right, the damn Las Vegas stabbing. Then they stabbing motherfuckers. They stabbing people. They shooting people. They stabbing people. They running over people with cars. They road raging. Right? I mean, like, as if things ain't stressful enough. Now they starting to stab people, but that's that mind control shit. That's mind control, baby. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. They got ways. I used to look at Bobby Ventura. I want to say Ace Ventura. Jesse the Body Ventura. Jesse Ventura. Conspiracy theory. They had people on there used to have and show all the different ways that they could do things. They have stuff that's mind control, ways to manipulate you and make you do what they want to do. And then there's other ways too. I mean, there's the old school ways. They drug you in. Man, they got ways. You just think of what they had shit in the 60s and 70s, right? The 60s, the 70s, the 80s. And what might they have now, that we don't know about? Because just peep the game, how people be doing similar shit and way far off different locations like that. How that work? How y'all know to do the same thing? I'm looking for? Oh, is that really what I was looking for? Maybe. Oh, Jesus. uh, okay. Yeah, so these kind of things, but she ain't. They hating, they running over dude with his baby daddy with the baby in the van. Killed the man. Population control. Killed that dude. Run over dude, killed the dude. Now she going to jail for life. And the woman that she was running over dude for is gonna be raising her baby. Word, her sister. Word. Think about it. I mean, somebody is. And wouldn't that be the irony of it all? And her baby gonna be calling her daddy. I mean, mama. Or gonna look at her like mama. You did it to you. You life. Shit, mama. That's for life. Life enough. A child life. Because, all up to 18 for damn sure. You got 20 years. You got 20, 30 years for sure. So it's over. And like, what kind of mind do that kind of thing? Like I'm saying, just ready to take somebody out, man. And that's what they're doing. And what I'm saying, this the kind of person that would drive a man. That dude, like, if the situation be slightly different, you know what I mean? Like, you just, like, if she wouldn't have did that, if she would have approached him rather than do that, and been there, like, she beat him up after he was on the ground, after she ran over him on the ground with a broke leg, she beat him up. You think behind closed doors somewhere, she wouldn't have been whooping his ass or doing whatever, being violent? I mean, she ran over him and then she killed somebody else. What you think she's been doing behind the door? These, even they might not be wound quite that far out. A lot of them are though. The opportunity just, they really are. A lot of them are. It's plenty of them. Man, I'm hearing a lot of stories about women running over people, running people into shit, decapitating people, or whatever you call it, or amputating, or having it where they need to get amputated because they should be so jacked up at the encounter with them. You can't be that off unhinged and then have children. Left the child in the car disabled, car could have burst into flames, or whatever, right? You ran over me, broke his leg. Do you really got to go beat him up? Man, I can't. Then these things, whatever this is, that ain't gonna help none. The influence, this how they got it going, where they trying to push us. This an old dude. Okay, old dude, young dude. Man, I need my thing better, huh? See, I don't know how to do this. Okay, so if I do it, no, I Guess I still don't know. This shit is honestly, man, it's kind of like, you get that queasy throw up feeling. That throw up feeling. Get that like come on, man. Dude, y'all wrong, bro. Y'all not right. To each his own. But it's an influence. And then I will refer you back to Uncle Tom, not Uncle Tom's Cabin. Goodbye, Uncle Tom, the movie. I think Real Black, or if that's not the name, it's something along those lines. But if you put Goodbye, Uncle Tom, go to YouTube. It should still be there. I might have to watch that again. That movie will have you. Well, be prepared. Have your chamomile tea and something to calm your nerves down. For real though, because it's it'll enrage you. Like that's a real movie that show like how it was, close to how it was to me anyway, close to how it was that you would think how it was. It was like not like Roots, like on another level. Matter of fact, this talking to my that's a long time ago though, talking to my cousin, but like man, they couldn't make that movie today. The things they had in it, the child nudity and that, I don't think they could do it today. Just the whole, it's a lot of things that was like, what the I had never seen it till some years ago, probably 5 or 7 years ago, something along those lines. I heard of it when I heard of it, around that time. Up until then, I mean, out of all the black movies, man, it's always something else. All the different black movies, Brother from Another Planet, and Sweet Back, and on and on. There's a lot of movies. I never heard of that shit. It must have been right next to some of them. Can't watch them all. And talking about like history come out. More and more new history be coming out, let alone like this thing. I'm saying like that's a movie. Like you don't just discover a movie. History happens. They had to make that movie. Like this shit just hidden. Was hidden like that. But it probably where did it play? Who saw it? That had to have been a rough sell. But it's a good movie. It's worth the watch. It's very well made. But like I said, Suicide's up. They got us. I mean, we all know. We know, but I'm running it down into it. We know the things that they got us doing. And the nonsense that they got us on with the seem like a gay agenda. I don't know. Nearly Fuller spoke about that. The guy with the book that put that they would have more and more of that on TV to influence us. You're gonna see more and more black men, and it's like That's some humiliating. It's not cool, man. That's not cool. You can't mainstream that shit. I don't. I guess I'll get used to it or I'll fade away, and the people that'll be used to it will be here. However, we'll see. But it's a hard to get used to thing right there. Seeing dudes look like some kind of dang, gay, can't make no baby, abortion, killing the babies left and right, suicide up, hood violence, gangs, whatnot, and other violence. For whatever reasons, always some, it's just vicious cycles going on over and over again. And part of my thing I be saying, like, check peep this game. See, man, I hope I be around, you know. I hope I could be around for y'all, for a while. But sometimes when you be discovering things or you just interpret things in certain ways, that they ain't gonna like it. But like they definitely ain't gonna like it. Depending, especially if you get big. We see what happens. We seeing it. They ain't got the wonder. But like as I be saying, like they can stop gangs anytime they want to. All of in an instant. But they doing their work for them. So why would they want to do that? They can make money off them on every level. Make money off them. Shit, selling dope to them, busting them with the dope, making money off of, the police officer make money, the jail make money, the lawyer make, everybody make money, the coroner make money, the bullet guy, the gun guy, everybody gets their cut off the former slaves. We get out all the money we can squeeze out their black ass, we can get it, And they doing I was told like they picking cotton basically. You know what I'm saying? And don't know it. Like anybody doing that menticide dumb shit, that's you picking cotton. You're in the field. You think you getting paid, but they getting paid. You think you on the streets, but when they come in and take them streets over, we see who on the motherfuckers on. And when they won't put in whatever they want to put in, who runs this? When they come through and do whatever they want to do, and they run all over your gangster ass, like you working for them. They don't work for you. It's not your street. That's their street. But whatever whatever works for you, say what you want. But, they ain't running nothing but their mouth. As far as that go, once again, they'll take me out. Yeah, they'll take me out in a minute, in a heartbeat, in a blink of an eye, whatever, in the pull of a trigger, like it ain't nothing. Ain't gonna do nothing to them though, because they're working for them. They work for them. They don't touch them. They never do nothing to them. Not no police. I mean, how many shootouts do the gangs have with the police? Why this shit don't be on the news all the time or something? Just nothing but killing, right? Killing each other. You hear nothing about no shootouts with the police. Not to say they don't ever have none, but it's pretty rare, or you be hearing about it more often, and it don't be much of nothing, or you hear about it, for real, for real. Police would be getting shot all the time. Also, fooling with gangs. They'd be scared to go in gang territory. They might, and they are, but Bet they ride all through that motherfucker with an iron fist. I bet that. I bet that. I bet they had their ass hemmed up. If they on the block, I don't know, what they do or how they do what they do. But if they on the block posted up, they had their ass hemmed up however they want to. With their hand on their nuts. So, but they don't touch them. They don't touch the popo or the white people or nothing. Relatively, it's nothing. Now, I'm not trying to encourage no violence or nobody to do nothing. I'm just making an observation. How they know who to fool with. They don't fool the master, the hand that feeds them. On the other hand, I said take like the Black Panthers. They had an organization, the Black Panthers. They shut them down. They jailed them. They jailed the leader over and over. Like they did shit to shut that shit down. They jailed them. They killed them. They had a movie about it, remember? Like they did all kind of stuff. Why? They was attacking the system. And not violently. There was a threat to the system. They wasn't working for them. Like you didn't need to infiltrate the Crips and the Bloods, but they had informants. I'm sure that's on the payroll, but not no FBI shit. Well, maybe, who knows? Maybe, but they killed them. They jailed them. They killed them. They did things, manipulated shit, got them on drugs, whatever they could do, to disband and mess it up and kill that organization. They did that. So you telling me illegal? And that was legal. It was just helping the people. It's about the people. Black Panther Party for self-defense. Because police is whooping black people ass. There was the defenders. They don't want that. Crips ain't defending nobody. Bloods ain't defending nobody. Hey, y'all the biggest gangs. Why are they always singing us out? Y'all the Pookie and Ray Ray are gangs, motherfucker. That's why. You know why. You the top dog. Everybody else is subordinate gangs. They got, with all that shit, that's all things in it, play in it. You got environmental things. Let's say people randomly stabbing people, but that's the thing. That's becoming a thing. That's mind control. That's a whole nother subject, but it's kind of intertwined up in all of this. It's in the population control, because without the mind control, you can't control nobody killing you. But when you killing yourself, when you killing your own people, well, like that part. They killing you, they killing us. That's one thing. But we killing us, that's another thing. That's mental side. That's a self, like we doing it to ourselves. That's a self-inflicted thing. Why are you doing that? Why would you be working for unless you are, like they working for them for free. They picking cotton. They slaves. Why would you be doing that? And always lose. Everybody just lose. Like you struggling and survive and scrimping and struggling in the struggle, all that violence and shit, all that killing, and don't win. Like that dude, whatever his name was, that OG, motherfucker still live with their mama. Or whatever, they'll never get out no hood or nothing. Fucking stay raggedy and dusty. All that is a play. They keep you like only excel to a certain point because they end up having children young, and then they be out there gang banging, and all this peer pressure keep you doing it and keep you doing it. And it's the same thing with everything. Like these women with these fucking eyelashes and all this fake shit. We gotta get together, man. Can we get it together? Like we gonna be wiped out. Talking about they gonna be wiped out. Well, I don't know. I'm saying that, but I think we'll be here. They'll be gone, and we'll still be here. It might not be many of us, but we'll be here. Well, I'm about to bust off. I don't know. it ain't come out right. I'm about to get off of here. That still ain't coming right. You know what I'm saying? I'm rolling out. I'm out, and it is what it is. I think I got a pretty decent handle on it. It's better than before. I'm still learning. It is a learning process as always. You don't be doing everything. So much, man. Drama, pressure, um, healing, just choices, things, stress, going to work, dealing with shit, then dealing with stressful motherfuckers at the job. Everybody stress you out, all day. On the drive, stressful. At work, stressful. Try to get break, you know what I mean? Like, man, it's a lot. It's a lot to this life, and then you add black, like, you know what I mean? Because I see it's a lot, like all the same things everybody's going through, similar, but you add black because nobody likes that. That's a whole nother element to the beast. They don't be clowning, man. Nobody but they all like us, but nobody like us. But then again, on the other hand, then the influence is there to everybody. But some of them just don't like us, but some of them do. Therefore, some of them don't Like most of them don't, so they got to go along to get along, even if they do. For the most part, like Nearly Fuller said, you can dip out of your realm if you want to at your own peril, because they will write you off. Or you with them? Either you with us or you with them. Can't have it both ways. Most choose white. They choose the white way. Sisterhood, serving up bodies, hating on men. Man, these chicks is when I see them, like they really like just hurt your soul, man. Just listening to and talk about rhetoric, and then that deflecting. They talk about people saying rhetoric when all they doing is spitting rhetoric. They just talking, hating, which is it's in such a way that they hating themselves too in all of that. Like I said, they going in on Frederick Douglass, and if you're going that far, you going in on him, Frederick Douglass. Man, look, Martin Luther King, everybody, nobody's sacred. Anybody. Like, that's behind ignorant. You think the enemy ain't applauding that shit? Think the enemy don't like that? They love it. Serving up bodies. Who's serving up bodies? It's a prisoner school pipeline. They saying all this. We're aware of it. They're saying the schools is shitty. They're saying statistically this, that. Who exactly are you waiting on to do something about that? You got children, however many, however not, who you waiting on? What you think gonna happen? It's a school to prison pipeline. If you don't step in and do something somewhere along the line, it's a high possibility that's gonna happen. Or a lot. You gotta consider that. If they ain't teaching them certain things in school, guess who gotta teach them? Oh, you don't want their daddy in their life? They don't need no daddy. They don't need no man. Well, it's all on you. That means all the shit that they ain't get taught, even that their daddy wasn't gonna teach it. Hopefully he would have, but it's all on you. That's your responsibility that you didn't fulfill. Somebody trying to hear, no, I did the best I could. Shit, no, you didn't, because the best you could is letting their father be in the life if you wanted to be in their life. You did the best you could with excluding and attempting to erase, doing your best to erase somebody and put a wedge between people. That's not the best. Come on, now. We know better than that. That math ain't mathing. Really? That's just what I'm just trying to figure out. If you know these things, don't we gotta find a different way. So we're gonna keep teaching our kids the same shit, like go to school, get an education, do it this way, go to college, get a job. When the job is running out, it's particular ones. I mean, maybe look, we got to do something else. We got to get smarter and stop. I mean, the brakes need to be put on a lot of things. Oh, wow. I could talk and say this stuff, and ain't nobody necessarily going to change nothing, man. I know. It needs to be said, though. We have to realize that dig, and you get to the root of the problem to fix the problem. That's me. That's how I am. That's how I've been. So now I'm so-called finding the root when I think that root still, I do gardening and shit. So I understand how I was just moving the thing today where the pot, the roots get out the pot, and when there's a hole in it, it'll bust through the thing where there's a hole in that. If it really want to, when it get down to the nitty gritty, But if there's a hole in it, especially, maybe all, but definitely certain ones were root deep, like strong roots through that hole in that pot, and you'll be pulling for a while, That's what I'm saying. Roots can go pretty long and deeper than what you think, and when you think you got to the end, it's go keep on going. But it's all of that. I mean, you got to realize that I didn't trace it to me. I mean, as far as I could trace it, it's sort of like the roots. To massa, to the slave master. That's as far as I can trace it. I don't know what it was like before then, but somehow the fact that we arrived here, it must have been some kind of narcissistic shit. That population control, I don't know, but narcissistic shit was going on. I guess I got a little off because this is population and Operation Rainbow, but I didn't want to put that as the exact title. I thought that might have been why it didn't go through before. It's already bad enough. I don't know what you could say or not say. Like I say, I don't want to insult anybody at each zone. I'm being a little funny, sarcastic, and insulting. I imagine, maybe, perhaps, to the wrong person. Am I apologizing for that? I'm sorry. I mean, I ain't. All I said was what I said. Nah, I don't think I got enough to be sorry about. It's amazing. Yeah, I'm cool. Let me get off, man. And of course, the time is going by. What I think was going to do. Time going by. But I committed to what I said I was going to do. I said I was going to get on here, and put a broadcast. I really didn't intend for it to be this long. I had a feeling it might be, but it's all good. It's all good. I don't seem like nobody ain't in the building, but it's all good. Catching you on the rebound, on the rebroad. I guess my time zones is a motherfucker. 2 hours is a fool. Cause it's 9, it's 7. So like when I started, that was another time. So I don't know how relevant any of that is for y'all. I'm gonna cut it off for real now. I was supposed to end it, and I put more music on, but I put the music on. Like and subscribe, man. Definitely. All right, supposed to put that. I should have put that a long time ago. I said that a long time ago. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. If you stuck around till the end of this broadcast, baby, you know you need to be hitting that like button. You listen to me 2-3 times or whatever. Why you ain't hit that like button yet? I mean, that yeah, well, that one too. Why you ain't hitting that like? Why you ain't hitting that subscribe? Come on, man. Help a brother out. You know how they you we already determined that the the algorithm be clowning on a brother. It's racist. It's programmed flawed. It's programmed to purposefully do what it's doing. So do that for me, man and woman. Okay. I'm gone. I'm wrapping it up. Till next time, I should do another live Saturday. I don't know exactly what time, but I'm gonna schedule it. I gotta catch up for the couple. This is one that wouldn't work, and then there's another one. I had another issue where I was broadcasting, but it didn't have no sound. So it's always so. I'm out. Peace. Thanks for watching.